Bow, and I am back. What's going on, YouTube? I just filmed a video. Um, my first video, if you can already tell, that I look the same basically, but I wanted to film more than just one video, so you know you can kind of get a little feeling, personality, all that good stuff in the beginning of me starting my channel. So what's going on? Black Amazonian here, and this video is basically going to be about feeling overwhelmed. Okay, now I feel like this is a perfect time to talk about feeling overwhelmed because we are living in a day and age where everybody wants to be known, everybody wants to be famous, everybody wants to be somebody. Of course you do. You know, everyone, wants to find their purpose in life, which you definitely should. As you should. But I just feel like it's so many things that we're trying to juggle as younger people. You know, I'm 22 years old, so I feel like around, my age, people are kind of just piled on with different things that we have to worry about, and we're not really given the opportunity to just enjoy life and enjoy experiences. For example, like just like a few months ago, I was feeling very, very overwhelmed with just life. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to be. I was trying to figure out, who I was as a person. What's my personality even like? Who am I? Who is this person that people see? Because I'm told like I look like a model, I look like a doctor, I look like a nurse, I look like, I could play sports professionally, all this type of stuff. I'm just like, I don't see any of those things. I was dealing with like a lot of insecurities, and it was just a lot, and I feel like a lot of people can relate because you're dealing with, your career. What do you want to do with your life? What do you want to be? You're dealing with, relationships. I want to be in love. I want to be married, but then also I want to be single. I want to enjoy being single. All this stuff. I want a house. I want a car. I want more money. I want to travel. I want to experience so much. And it's just so much stuff being piled on you at once. So I just wanted to get into, kind of just how to overcome that overwhelming feeling, and, just to how to maneuver through this time in your life where you don't really know who you are, which, I mean, if you're around my age or even in your 30s, however old you are, if you feel like you don't really know yourself, you probably don't. If you even have to question, like, do I know myself well? You probably don't. Okay? So I'm just going to give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to give 5 tips on how to overcome, feeling overwhelmed. So I put here social media first, because social media, I mean, it's very popular nowadays. Facebook, Instagram, I believe, are like the most popular ones. Well, that's popular to me. Definitely Instagram, because you can make money from Instagram. You can make money from Facebook. So like people are really on it. I don't really know if you can make money on Twitter. I don't really know. I don't even use Twitter. I don't know about Snapchat. I mean, if you have like a OnlyFans or some crap like that, I don't mean to call it crap, but like if you have like a OnlyFans or whatever it is on Snapchat, if you can even put it on Snapchat, I don't know how it works. But yeah, Facebook and Instagram are like the main things. So how to use Facebook and Instagram in a healthy way, because you look at social media and you kind of compare your life to other people's around your age without even really trying to. I see so many beautiful women, traveling around the world, making money from, promoting clothing brands and, natural hair, brands and different things like that. I'm just like, that could be me. What are they doing that I'm not doing? But you have to realize that some people, they have already went through the stages that you are going through right now. Like Jackie Aina, I'm gonna use for an example because I'm like definitely like obsessed with her at this point. And I feel like she's just such a perfect example because she's been doing YouTube. She was doing YouTube for like 10 years. She's been on YouTube for like 11 years. I don't even know how long. If she was to watch this, correct me if I'm wrong, Jackie, if you were to watch this video, which you probably not. But, you know, I feel like we kind of compare ourselves to people like that, you know, people that have kind of just been in the game for so long and they're just now coming up, and we're looking at their come up rather than, well, we're looking at how they are now rather than, you know, what they had to do to get to where they are. So basically, you use social media in a very healthy way. You build your brand. You personalize social media, you know, the best way that you can. You show yourself. You know, you don't compare yourself to other people. So I put on here, you post what you want. You know, if you like to, you know, skateboard, you know, some girls I follow, and some guys, you know, whatever, they have like different hobbies that they're into, that they post about, you know, whether it's swimming, whether it's skateboarding, whether it's roller skating, dancing, whatever it is you like to do, post about that. You know, even if you like to work out, you like to play the game, you know, post about things like that that really show who you are, because we can't be like nobody else. Okay, we're individuals. We're meant to be individuals. We're meant to act like individuals. So it's like, you can't look at something like, no one's posting about this. No one is you. Okay, as corny as that may sound, you know, because I feel like people say that all the time, like, no one is you. But the truth is, really, no one is you. You know, it's really only one of you in this world. You can have doppelgangers, people that look like you, whatever the case may be. You can have twins. Even twins don't be the same person, you know. So that's what I put on here. And really just be happy for others. Appreciate the gifts of others, you know, the creativity of others. I can't even talk. The creativities. Okay, can we talk today or no? The creativities of others, you know, show love to others, you know, because no one is going to be, there's so many dope people. There's so many beautiful people in this world. So like, no one is just going to be just like, you know, lower than you are. There's going to be people that are, you know, more talented than you in different areas. But that does not mean that you are not talented. That does not mean that, you know, they're just so much better than you, but they just worked on their craft for whatever it is they, you know, they're into, you know. So that's what I want to share as far as social media goes, because I'm on it every day. It's hard not to get on it, and you should want to be on it. You should want to show yourself and be updated on the, you know, what's going on, the current events, different things like that. So it's like, don't take yourself away from social media because you feel like you're not someone to be seen. Be someone, you know, show yourself. So yeah, that's one. I feel like that's a very overwhelming feeling when you know, you're trying to, you know, fit in on social media, but you don't know how. You know, you can't fit in, okay? Number two is just to be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for the job that you have. Be grateful for the house that you're in. Be grateful for whatever it is you're going through right now, because you have to think about it. It's so many people that have less than you have. Okay, let's just be real here. You know, people's living on the streets, you know, people in different countries that, you know, live with literally nothing. You know, Flint, Michigan is still living with dirty water. So, you know, you have to just look at things like that. And, you know, when you're thinking like, oh my God, I want a car. I don't have a car. You know, I live places, which is terrible. Okay, and I'm definitely going to get over that, or I get like a ride from a, you know, a family member or whatever. But yeah, I can't keep thinking about, dang, I want a car, because I will be miserable every single day, because a car cannot just be poof, you know, it can't just, you know, just drop into my driveway without me putting in the work to get the car, you know. Stop thinking about, you know, I want to make more money. Stop thinking about, dang, I want to lose weight. Stop thinking about, you know, dang, I wish I was better looking. Work on yourself, okay? Literally work on yourself. You want to make more money? Get a job. Or work more hours at the job you have. Or get 2 jobs, you know, or figure out some type of way to make more money as far as your own business. You know, you want to make something, okay? And if you don't want to make anything, you want to just work for a job, work for a job. The money will accumulate sooner or later, okay? What was I gonna say? Oh no, I want my hair like this. um but yeah, I know I'm kind of just like rambling on a little bit, but this is pretty much how my videos are going to be. Me pretty much rambling on, talking to people that may be dealing with the things that I used to deal with, that I even kind of deal with now, but you know, I'm starting to, you know, evolve. And so and that comes with doing these things, you know, being grateful, just working on different things. You know, if you want to lose weight, don't eat junk every single day. Okay, drink more water. Try to eat vegetables. You know, just try to work on things gradually every single day. You want to become smarter, more intelligent. Read a page of a book. You know, you see these motivational posts everywhere on Instagram. You know, just one a day. Drink 1 cup of water. Read 1 page a day. Like all them just goofy, you know, silly posts or whatever. They be real. We'll just be like, okay, I get it. But yeah, that stuff be true though. You got to be consistent with these things too, you know, because things that you want to do, they're not going to just happen. You know, I don't really know how long it's going to take me to get to, you know, 5,000 subscribers or 10,000 subscribers or however many. But I know that sooner or later it's gonna, you know, get closer and closer to that the more videos I make. So, you know, it is what it is. Focus on things that you lack in. Now, I kind of spoke about that in my last one, which was be grateful. But as far as focusing on things that you lack in, I feel like for so long I didn't really know what it was that I didn't know how to do, because I never really sat on like really thought about it. Like, dang, you know, what am I like terrible at? And I was very terrible at being social, talking in public. You know, I am very awkward, I feel like, in a way, because, you know, growing up, I was just like always alone because I'm the youngest sibling. So I was just always alone. I was always playing video games. I was always just like doing whatever it was by myself. So growing up, you know, I wasn't really used to talking to people. So, you know, that kind of hurt me. Like I'm social in like places where I have to be, like my job, but it's like in like friendly settings or like group settings, like get together stuff like that. I don't talk. I don't talk. And it's like, it's okay if you don't want to talk, if you don't like talking, if you don't talk much, it's like, it's totally fine. Some people just talk too much, honestly. But yeah, you know, I just had to sit down and think like, dang, you know, what are some things that I want to get better at? I wanted to get better in the gym, you know, so I focused on my form. I'm focusing on my form right now. I'm focusing on my breathing, you know, different things like that. Really focusing on you and focusing on, you know, trying to strengthen whatever skill it is you want to strengthen. It takes away a lot of, you know, anxiety and feeling overwhelmed, because you're always working towards something. So yeah. My fourth one, and then I only have one more after this, is research jobs you could be interested in. Now, this is for someone who is struggling with trying to find your career and finding what you want to do in life. You know, if you think that a job is interesting, just research that job. You know, I'm talking so much that like I'm losing breath. But if you feel like a job is interesting, like being a dentist or being an esthetician, being a gynecologist, being a nurse, being a doctor, you know, I would definitely go on YouTube and like look up different jobs like that, because they have like everything on YouTube, as you already freaking know. You're on here watching this video right now, so you know it's everything on YouTube. You know, every job you could think of, like being a contractor, being an architect, whatever it is you want to be. If you want to, you know, own your own business and you don't know how to start that, it's videos on people showing you how to build your own business. It's books, you know, just really focus on those things. You know, it's okay to have a job at Walmart. It's okay to have a job at Kmart. They don't even have any Kmarts. It's okay to have a job at McDonald's. People want to put jobs like that down. People constantly tell me every single day, you should not be working here. You should be a model. You should be a doctor. Da 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 da. Okay, how do you know I'm not working towards those things right now? But for right now, this was easy to get, and you know, I have to make some type of money. So I'm gonna work here. Okay. But yeah, people are just so annoying when they say stuff like that. Like, you should be this, you should be that, you shouldn't be here. Okay, so who will be helping you right now? Exactly. Leave me alone. And then my last and final thing is to take your time in relationships. Now, I said I was going to do like a few videos on relationships, which I will. But that's kind of like kind of a subject I don't really want to get deep into. Because like I'm struggling with that myself. But as far as relationships goes, really take your time. Okay? Really try to be friends with whoever it is you like, because friendship, when you build a friendship, it really works out in the end. When you kind of just like dive into things and you know, you want to be loved, you want affection, all that good stuff, that'll come. You know, that'll come. And then it's like when you build a friendship with whoever it is, that affection that you want, that love that you want, that care that you want, it's genuine when it's given to you eventually. You know, when it starts off and you're trying to love the person, you're trying to, you know, have sex with them and, you know, get their affection and, you know, all this type of stuff. Yeah, it feels good at that moment. But, you know, instant gratification, that it means nothing. You know, it doesn't last. Instant gratification, it, you know, decreases as time goes on, because it's like you're giving this person everything in the beginning, so they don't have to work towards anything. It doesn't build up to anything. You know, it's just kind of lame. So as I said, I didn't want to get too deep into that because I'm going to have like separate video on relationships and all that good stuff. So that's basically what I have. And I wanted to put relationships in here because I feel like in 2020 and 2019, people was talking about wanting to be in love. People talk about wanting to be with somebody, you know, all that good stuff. But it's so overrated. Love is so overrated, you know, because love, it'll come. You know, when it needs to. And just to be a loving person, just to be, you know, a caring person, you know, just try to be that the best as you can be, and it'll come. You know, that love that you want will come. So yeah, that pretty much ends my video on feeling overwhelmed. Hopefully you know, my rambling, you know, some good came from it. So thank you all for tuning in, and yeah, like this video, subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, and yeah, peace.